Okay, welcome back to part two because I was rudely cut off. Okay, so we were talking about couples, the benefits of couples of marriage, being married after the revaluation, and I was talking. I it cut off when I was talking about the wilderness, going into the forest, going to hiking together. You can explore different things together: skiing, mountain biking, so many things you can do together as a married couple when all your bills are paid, everything is good, you own everything, and you can just be together. Your best friends. If you're married, you should be married to your best friend. Okay. You shouldn't be married to somebody that you can't stand or somebody that's a business agreement. That's not a marriage, okay? Your marriage should be approved by God, number one, okay? Make sure your marriage is approved by God, okay? We want to do everything through God, okay? So make sure your marriage is approved by God, and if it's approved by God, then you're going to have a blast as a married couple that is rich and rich heavenly riches and goes forward and puts their marriage with the and through the hands of God. Okay, so we talked about all the benefits. Okay, we talked about having all your bills paid, owning stuff. We talked about taking trips around the world, romantic dinners. We talked about helping family and friends double fold because there's two of you guys. Married people usually have more dinars than a single person. Okay. So now let's talk about the disadvantages of being married after the revaluation. Okay. So, money changes people. Have you noticed that? You can even talk to and look at the millionaires from the lotteries and people who just strike it rich. People change with money, especially people that don't know anything about money, and people who don't know the power that money has. Okay, it changes people. This is why it's going to be very important to have God first in your marriage. Because if God is still first in your marriage, that's going to help you through the process of knowing that you're rich. Because being rich and being wealthy, that's a big burden. It's, only 1% of the world, less than 1% of the world. I mean, 1% of America is rich, right? Or 3% of America is rich. Around 3 to 5% of America are rich, okay? Have at least $1 million. But around the world, it's less than 1%, right? So you're going to be in this elite status, and it changes people. It makes people sometimes not even think that they need God, right? So you want to look at your wife and look at your husband and say, hey, look, we got this money and wealth, but we're going to keep God first. We're going to keep praying together. We're going to keep reading the Bible together. We're going to keep our family tight. We're going to keep all the other people that are distractions out of our lives. And we're not going to allow the money to change us, because the money is going to change people, okay? And a lot of times this doesn't change you for the good. Sometimes your husband might not come home. Sometimes your husband might start coming home late because he has money now, so he might be hanging out with the boys a lot more, buying them all types of things or buying girls things, and then the wife might be doing things on buying shopping and doing all types of things and not coming home and taking trips and all types of stuff. You might start lying to each other, and one might take a trip over here, another takes a trip over here, and soon you're cheating on your husband or wife, so you got to keep God first and understand that God is first. You guys are good to go, and the money is just a tool, okay? It's just a benefit. That's it, okay? It's benefit to live a good life, okay? Let's see here. I just talked about sleeping around. Yeah, and one thing about sleeping around is that, when you have money, women are attracted to men. So especially married men. Okay. So, men out there that have this, that are part of this revaluation, and you're married, you're going to have a lot of single women that are going to want you because you're married, number one, and then you have money. Okay. Same thing with the women. Okay. You attract money, and marriage with that ring on your finger attracts a lot of single men for some reason. So you got to understand that, okay? Understand the circumstances that you're going to be in, and make yourself, present yourself in a godly way, and people will stay away from you, okay? People won't come at you in such a disrespectful way. They'll come at you respectful because you present yourself in a respectable way, okay? Also, another disadvantage is stealing. Okay, stealing happens a lot in marriages. Okay, you got especially when you have like joint bank accounts and stuff like that. Somebody might think, "Oh, I need a new toy today. I need a new boat." So you guys got to put guidelines down before this money comes in, or before you exchange. You should put guidelines down on how much you can spend per year. What type of you guys have to talk to each other and confirm everything, every big amount of money that you're going to spend on a boat or a car or a house or a plane or a jet or a vacation trip or a ring or whatever the case may be. Okay, tuition and things like that. You should do it together. Okay, all big transactions should be done together. Okay, so the disadvantage is going to be stealing money. You're going to have people that thinking that the relationship is on the rocky side, and they're going to start stealing the money in joint accounts and all the savings accounts to get prepared for if one day you walk out or they walk out, they got a lot of more money than you do. Okay, so and they're good to go. So you got to make sure that you're watching your finances, you're watching where that money is going as well. Okay. That's where a financial advisor, a wealth manager, or a financial lawyer comes into play. Making sure you guys have your own separate money as a married couple, but you also have a joint account. A lot of married couple have joint accounts. I like my own money. Okay, so I mean, I don't know. I just like my own money. Okay, if we're married, you got 10 million, I got 10 million. Okay, and that's it. And then if I lose if I'm making bad decisions, then and that's my fault. Okay, but at the same time, I should be able to tell you, like, look, I'm down to 7 million. I made a bad move. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just understand that. So we're gonna lean on you for a little bit while I build my reserves back up. You see what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, and then you make up for it somehow, some way as a married couple. Okay, so those are the disadvantages of being in a married couple after the revaluation happens. And then of course we already talked about the single benefits and disadvantages as well. So what is the solution for being single or married after the revaluation? Well, number one, keep God first. Okay. Know that God gave you this money. God trusts you with this money so you can help your family, help yourself, fulfill your destiny, and also help those that are of God. Okay, those that are born from above, and those that are chosen of God. Okay, you want to help them, clothe them, feed them. You want to do good things for the community, and just be a man of God. Okay, just be a man of God. Okay, that's number one. And let's see, single. Let's see what it says here for single. Wait on God for a wife. Okay, that's plain and simple, right? How long do you wait? Because sometimes God will take you through a lot, man, and make you wait. And when you got money, you ain't trying to wait on nobody. You know what I mean? But God sees you. God sees you. He knows you got money. He knows you can fly everywhere around the world to Dubai and all play in California, and you can go to all types of islands and stuff and relax and chill. So he knows. And if like I've said before, fasting and praying will move God quicker. So if you're rich and you're lonely and you want a wife and God's gonna move on you, especially if you fast. Okay, fast for 7 days. 8 hours, maybe 12 to 12 or 8 to, some type of 12 hours, 12 to 8 or something like that, 8 to 4. And just, seek God for a wife. and and he'll bring one to you. Okay, so it's not going to be long at all because you're rich and you're single. Okay, so he understands. He sees that you need somebody there. Okay, so that's number one for single. Married people, ask God to keep both of you all focused on Him and the marriage, and let money be the bonus. Okay, so marriage people, you're already married. You already found the one for you. So now keep God first and let God be, the one who controls the marriage, and the one who keeps you guys together and keep you focused on you guys, and just let everything else, let the money just be benefit. Let's everything else that's in your life, the house, the car, the trips, those are all benefits to a wonderful, beautiful marriage that you have in place. Okay, especially if you have children and you got 2 or 3 kids, or one kid or whatever, and you have a beautiful family. Let the money not destroy you, but let it be a bonus. Just let it be added bonus to you, that you don't have to stress in life anymore. You can fly around the world. You can be a very, very loving couple, and you can enjoy each other, because that is your best friend. You know what I'm saying? So you want to hang out and have fun with your best friend all day long. That's what best friends do. They want to hang out together all day long. Okay, so of course they need time apart as well, but best friends love each other. They miss each other when they're gone. Okay, so that's all I have. This is part 2. Part 1 you can check out if you missed part 1. And that's it. Eyes open and keep God first, married couples. And for those that are single like myself, hey man, we just put that suit on if you want to, or put a nice V-neck on with some nice clothes if you want to. Buy the car you want, buy the house you want, but keep it in the framework of this is I can afford this. Okay, don't be like, oh man, I don't know about this. I don't know if I should get that. If that's going through your head, then you can't afford it. Okay, so know what you can afford, single people and single ladies and single men, and know what your type of lifestyle you want to live when this is over. And if you want to get married, ask God. Okay, go into fasting and praying, and seek God for a wife or a husband. And after the revaluation, if that's what you need, if that's what you want. Okay, some people don't want that. Some people don't want to be married. Some people like to be single. But I know a lot of you guys like to be married and want to be married, but you're single right now. And it's not going to be hard to find somebody, but it is going to be hard to find the person that's right for you. Okay, so that's why you need God to lead you, and let God bring that person into your life after the revaluation. Okay, so that person won't be a gold digger. That person won't be any type of jealousy or any type of anything. It will be from God and God alone, and then you confirm it over and at least 3 times. At least, when this person comes into your life, ask God, why is this person in my life? God, is this the person that you're sending to me? And God will confirm it, because He doesn't want to let you down. All right, so you are His and He is yours. All right, so that's your best friend. Jesus Christ is your best friend. He's definitely my best friend. And and I don't want to make Him mad. And when I do, I apologize and I repent wholeheartedly right off the bat. There ain't no waiting in this life. Okay, you mess up, you repent immediately, man. You know what I mean? Because you don't know if you're gonna go out there and get hit by a car. You don't know what's gonna happen to you a minute from now. Okay, so when you mess up, same thing in marriage. When you mess up in marriage, you do something wrong, you repent to your wife and your husband, and you repent to God about it. All right, because you don't want to mess up your best friend. You don't want to see your best friend cry. You don't want to see God disappointed in you as well. All right, so just keep everything like that, and everything will be good. Eyes open. I'm out, and thanks guys for listening. Peace.